Today we're gonna be discussing about swapping of two numbers. When we use the swapping of two numbers, let's. At the beginning we have seen that a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20. When we tell a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, we have it like we will take one third variable. Let's take it as a is equal to 10 and b. I told you you have two buckets. I told you two buckets. In one bucket you have what, cold water, right? So you have cold water, and other bucket you have hot water, right? So I want to transfer this hot water to this bucket, and I want to transfer this cold water to this bucket, right? So what I do it, I will use one third variable. Use one third variable. First, what I transfer it, I will transfer all the cold water to this bucket, right? So I'll transfer all the cold water to this bucket, right? So after that, what I transfer it, I'll transfer all the hot water to this bucket, right? So I'll transfer it all the hot water. Now this bucket is actually free now, right? So what I'll do it, what is my third step? I will transfer all the cold water, this is my first step, and this is my second step, right? So let's take it as this is A and this is B and this is C, right? So now what I will do it, I will transfer all the cold water to other bucket. So I will transfer it all the cold water to this one. Sorry, this one will be the first step, and this one will be the second step. I'm transferring all the hot water to this bucket, and this will be the third step, right? This will be the third step, right? So how do I write it? What is my first step? I need to take one variable called as C. I'll take one variable called the temporary variable C. First I will do it, whatever I have it in A, I will transfer to C. So I'll just do it, A, it is transferred to C. What is the second step? Whatever I have it, this bucket is free now, right? So what I will do it, I will transfer all the content in this bucket, I will transfer it to A. So that is nothing but B. Whatever I have it in B, I will transfer it to A, right? So again, what is the last step? What is the last step? I will transfer whatever I have it content in C, right? Whatever the content you have it in C, that there is cold water, I will transfer to which bucket? I'll transfer to, right? So if you look onto this program, it will be like this, and I'll be telling it has int C over here, I have written the same program over here, right? I have taken A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 20 here. So what happens now? I'll be getting an output called as 20 and 10, right? For A it is getting 20 and B is equal to 1, I'll get it. So when I compile this program, so I have the output 20 and 1. I have the 20 and 1, right? So now what is my next question is, I want to solve the same program without using the temporary variable, right? So I will take it as A is equal to 10. I will tell it as A is equal to 10 and B is equal to 20. I will tell it, right? Without using temporary variable. Okay, now what I do is something like this. I hope you know about the equation of it. Okay, I call it as, this one has like Vogatinalli Balavide concept, like unity in strength. Okay, so what I do is I will unite it. Okay, so when I unite this, I'll tell it as A plus B. I'll unite this. Okay, what will be the solution of this A plus B? The solution of this one will become what? 30. Right? Okay, this can be written as in two ways. Okay, that is what I'll be discussing with you now. Okay, one is you can take it as, you can tell it as, okay, yeah, this, if you want to get A, you can tell it as 30 minus B, right? So when A goes for the right hand side, it becomes plus, becomes minus, right? The same thing I'm using it here also. So B, if you want a solution for B, right? So what you'll do it, same thing, you will do it 30 minus A, you will do it, right? Now if I get this, if I have these two values, I'll be getting the value of what? A. If I have these two values, I'll be getting automatically what? I'll be getting the value of B. Okay, this is the basic concept which I keep it in my mind. Correct? So I want one variable to store this, and I want one more variable to store this value, right? So for now I'll take it as two variables. Let's take it as A is nothing but 10 and B is nothing but what? 20. So B I have it here and A I have it here, right? So let's say this one is nothing but 1000 and this one is nothing but 2000. Okay, the address is 2000, right? So now look onto this. Look onto this. I told you, I want to add it first, two variables, right? So I'll tell it as a plus b. I'll add it. Okay, I want to store it in any one of the container, either in this container or in this container. Okay, which one you want me to go? Any of the container I can use it. Okay, for now I'll use it in this container itself. I'll use it, the value, whatever the solution value, I'll use it in this container itself. So what I'll do it now, I will insert it to a itself. I'll insert it to a. Now a 10 is gone. Now 10 is not there in this memory. I have 30 in this memory. I have 30 in this memory. This is similar. This is similar to this equation. This is similar to this equation. Can you see this? This is similar to this equation, right? So 30 you have it and b value you have it. Can you get it a? No, you can tell me, okay, sir, 30 you are overriding it. Okay, so you are overriding the memory. I lost 10, right? But 10 is actually in between in their heart, right? So if you divide them, you can see the love, right? So if what I do it now, I will do it something like this, right? So if I tell it as 30 minus 20, if I tell it as 30 minus 20, what is the solution I will be getting it? I'll be getting a solution called as what? 10 I will be getting it, right? 10 I will be getting it. Now simple funda I'll be doing it here. Simple funda I'll be doing it here. Your 30 means what? 30 means a here, right? 30 means what? 30 means here 30 is nothing but a, minus 20 is what? 20 is nothing but b. I'll be doing this and I'll be storing back to whom? I will store it back to b itself. I'll store it back to b, right? Now b value will become here, the b value, instead of 20 it will become what? 10 it will become. Instead of 20 it will become what? 10, right? So what are the things are, this a is nothing but 30 here, right? So now what I have it 10 and 30, right? I have 10 and 30 in this next line. So what I'll do it, this is equation has similar to this one. This equation is similar to this one. So what I do it, I will tell it has 30 minus 10. I will tell it in next equation, right? So what is the solution I will get it? 30 minus 10, I'll be getting it what? I'll be getting it 20, right? So how do I write it? Your 30 is nothing but what? 30 is nothing but what? 30 is nothing but a minus sorry, 10 is nothing but what? 10 is now new updated value is nothing but b itself. So I'll do it as a minus b itself. So equal to what I will do it, for whom I will assign it, I will give to a itself. Now a will become what? 20. So like this, I'll be changing the value. So this a, it will become what? 20 now, right? If I print it a, I'll get it as 20. If I print it b, I will get it as what? 10. Like this, you need to make a generalized equation. Okay, so what I'll do it, I will go for the program. We go for the program. I'll write it in a generalized way. So how do I write it? Instead of writing like this everything, I'll be writing in this format. Just check it out. This, I'll tell it as int a comma b. I'll tell it as sanf scanf. Instead of writing that, I'll tell it as scanf. Okay, percentage d. I'll tell it as address of a comma address of b, right? So two things I'll do it. I'll tell it as, first I'll print it normal, printf. I'll tell it as percentage d slash n. I'll tell it as a comma b. Okay, before swapping. This is before swapping, and after swapping, what is the logic I need to write it in between so that the values will be changing? So what is the logic? I'll tell it. First I will tell it as Vogatinali Balavide concept, a plus b I will tell it, right? I will be assigning to whom? Any one of the variable. I can either assign to a or b, right? So I'll assign to a itself, right? So now next step, what is the next step? I'll tell it as a minus b, right? A minus b. So that is the equation which you came across. So I'll give it to b now, right? So now what I'll do it, the next line again I'll tell it as a minus b, and I will give it to a variable called as a, right? I want to place it comma. Yes. So I'll go for here, and so I want to read the value. I can read anything, 67, and I will let as 89, right? So 67, 89, 89, 67. It is swapped. What I wanted is some other logic. Okay, you got to know by this logic, right? You got to know by this logic. I want you to write it with some other logic without using plus and minus. Can you give me some other logic for even, to swap two numbers? Look on it. Very simple. Nothing to worry about it. I will tell you
Yeah.
about what are the fluctuation with the operators. Okay.
Okay.
Look here. Whenever I deal with this operator, I will get to know one basic idea. What is that basic
Mm.
idea is when I plus and minus if I use it.
Mm.
Okay. I call it as this one as a twin brothers.
Okay.
Okay, other two operators are there, which I call it as twin brothers, so sisters.
Mm.
Okay, that is
Mm.
nothing but star and division.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, whatever I do the operation, I will be getting it here. I will be getting the same operation by doing this one also.
Mm.
Right? For example, what I do is wherever I have plus operator, I will make it as multiplication. Wherever I have minus operator, I will put it as division.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's it. Okay, let's
Okay.
solve
And
this.
then.
Okay, let's
Mm.
solve this. Okay, for example, I have a is equal to 10, I have it. A is equal
Yeah.
to 10, I have it, and b is equal to 20, I have it. So I have it something like this: a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 20. Now what I gonna do is, okay, so I told you instead of this plus, instead of wherever I have plus, I'll insert multiplication. In place of minus, I'll be doing a division. In place of minus, I'll be doing this division. The operation is done, right? Basically what I'm doing is I am making a product and I'll be making it as dividend, right? So now what I do is I'll write as a into b, right? What is the solution of this a into b? A into b is nothing but what? So the solution is something like this. The solution is something like this: a is equal to nothing but 10 and b is nothing but 20, right? So 10 20 is nothing but 200, right? Now whether this 200 can be divisible by 10 and 20, right? Both numbers can be divided, right? So you take it any number: 5 sevens or 3 twos or 17 sevens or 7 and 17. You take it any number, right? 7 and 17 will be the dividend, right? So now what I do is in the next step what I do is, so I will just write a block here. I'll just write a block here. You have a at the beginning, you have 10 here. It is nothing but a, and one more block I'll tell it as b is nothing but 20 here, right? So the first step, what I'm doing it a into b. So what happens now? Instead of 10, this will store what? This will store what? 100 in that, right? So 100 and I have 20. Is that correct? Okay. So what I do, sorry, 200 it is. It's not 100, it is nothing but 200, right? So next step, what I do is, in the next step, what I do is, I'll do it something like this: 200 divided by, same thing, 200 divided by 200 divided by 20. What is 200 divided by 20? It is nothing but what? 10 itself. Okay, this is has same as this equation. This has same as this equation. So what I'll do is 200 nothing but a dividend. What is b? B is nothing but what? 20. So I'll use this and I'll save it back to whom? I'll save it back to b itself. This instead of 20, what it will become? It will become 10. I have 220, right? So what I'll do it in the next step, I'll tell it has 200 divided by 10. When I do this, I'll be getting a solution called as 20. So how do I write this one? How do I write this one? 200 is nothing but a divided by b is nothing but what? 10. So I'll tell it as like this and I'll save it back to a itself. When I print a, I'll get it 20. When I print b, I'll get it what? 10. The same thing, I'll go here and I will do it. Okay, so what are the changes I'll be doing it here? What are the changes I'll be doing it here? In place of plus, I'll do it as multiplication. In place of minus, division. In place of minus, I'll do it division. So I'll go for here. I'll take whatever the number is, right? So I'll tell it has like dot slash a dot out, or it has 6 and I will tell it as 7, right? So what happens? 6 and 7, 7 and 6, right? So if I take it whatever number like 90 and I will tell it has 123, right? So what happens? 90, 123, 123, 90. Done. So this is your solution for you. This is your solution for you. Okay. Can we write some other logic? So let's go for this. Let's go for this. You have seen that even or odd completely, right?
Yeah.
In that I have explained you logical operator as well as bitwise operators.
Because yeah.
Okay, except the symbol. Except the symbol, I have not explained the symbol.
Yeah.
Right? What this symbol is called a tilde symbol. This symbol I
Same.
have not
Yeah.
explained it.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe like you can tell it as bitwise not.
Okay.
This is a bitwise not. Okay.
Okay.
As you have in the logical operator, you have not here. Same thing in
Mm-hmm.
bitwise, you have not this operator.
Okay.
Okay. There is no connection for this one and this one. I will just tell you. Now you know something called as XOR operator,
Yeah.
right? Using that, I will be solving this.
Okay.
Okay. First, I will give you a program. After that, I will tell you how it is working.
Mm.
Okay, simple thing, it is working like this. In place of this one, I will tell it has XOR here. uh,
Mm.
XOR works like this itself, you know, commutative law, right? A plus B is equal to B plus A,
Yes. Yeah. Mm. Yeah.
right? So so that I will write as like this, nothing to worry about it. I can even write
Okay.
it A XOR of B also. I will write it B XOR of A. I'll tell you why I'm
Mm.
writing that.
Mm.
Okay, for here I will write it as A XOR of B. Okay, so this is what the program is. So if I run this program, right? So I'll tell it has 56 and I'll tell it has 78, right? So I have 56, 78, 78, 56. Now you want to see it how this program is actually working on it. So what is the program? So A is equal to A XOR of B, B is equal to B XOR of A, and A is equal to A XOR of B. So I'll be going to here. I'll be just writing the code of it. Let me take it as A is equal to, I'll tell it has 5, right? And B is equal to, I'll tell it as 3. Right, what is the program I have written it? I have written something called as A XOR of B. A XOR of B is equal to A, I have written it, and B XOR of A is equal to B, I have written it, and A XOR of B, I have written it to A. Okay, I have written it to A. Okay, so I will call it this one as equation 1 so that it will help me to solve it. This one I'll tell it as equation 2, and this one I'll tell it as equation 3. Okay, so one by one I'll be solving it. Okay, one by one I'll be solving it, right? So when you deal with the bitwise, I want to convert this one into it is operating on the bits, right? So I will take the bits of 5. So how do you write it? Bits of 5, 0 1 0 1, right? This is nothing but 1 to the power of 0 to the power of 1 to the power of 2 to the power of 3, right? So this one how can I write it? 3 0 0 1 1. For example, if I tell it like this, if I tell it as 1 1 1 1, this is nothing but 15. How it is 15? It is nothing but 2 power 0, 2 power 1, this is nothing but 2 power 2, and this is nothing but 2 power 3, right? So what is the value of this one? This is nothing but 8, this is nothing but 8, this is nothing but 4, this is nothing but 2, and this is nothing but 1, right? So if I add this all the value, I'll be getting the output called as 15, right? In the same way I'm getting here also. So 4 plus 1, right? Here it is 2 plus 1. So this is how the bitwise is operating it. Now I'll be taking a first equation here for you. First equation, what I'm doing is, in the first equation, what I'm doing is A equal to A XOR of B. All right, so you have A XOR of B, right? So now what I do is A means what is A means what, guys? A means what is A is nothing but 0 1 0 1. A is nothing but what? 0 1 0 1. What is the operator I'm using it? I'll be using something operator called as XOR. What is the value of B? B is nothing but 0 0 1 1. The same thing I'll be using 0 0 1 1, right? So I need to do this operation. Let me remind you how XOR operator works. Let me remind you how XOR operator works. Is also 0 and 1, it will give you as output as 1. This is the combination of XOR operator. Using that combination, I'll be doing this operation 0 0. What is the output? It will remain what? 0 itself. 0 on off, right? So it will be on itself. Again, off on, it will be on itself. On, it will be 0 itself, right? I am saving this value to A. This is my new value of A. This is my new value of A according to this equation, right? According to this equation, this is my new value of A, right? According to the second equation, okay, according to the second one, okay, I'll write the second one. What is the second one? Second one is nothing but B is equal to B XOR of A. B is equal to B XOR of A. Now what I need to do it, I need to check it out. B, what is B? B is nothing but what? 0 0 1 1. So I'll write it here 0 0 1 1. What is next, what is the operation I want to do it? That is nothing but XOR operation. What is the value here? What is the value of A here? 0, 1, 1, 0. Okay, whether I will use it A value as this one or this one, I'll be using the updated value, right? So according to this line, the A value is 5. According to this line, A value got changed, right? Now I am in this line. So this line operation is going on. So what I need to do it, I need to do the XOR operation. Off, off itself, on, off, sorry, off, on, off, on, off. It is on itself. Can you see this? The value is changed, similar to A itself, right? Similar to A itself. This is stored to whom? This is given to whom? A B value. Now B value is changed to this value, right? B value is to this value. Now I'll be taking the third one. Now I'll be taking a third line. What is the third line? The third line is nothing but A equal to A XOR of B, right? So what is the value of A? What is the value of A? This is the recent value of A, right? So that is nothing but 0, 1, 1, 0. I'll use the XOR operator, and B value is 0, 1, 0, 1, right? So I will do this operation, like let's say like 0, 0, 0 itself, 1, 1, 0 itself, 1, 0, 1, and 0, 1 is nothing but 1. So to whom I am giving it? I am giving this value to A. So this is my recent updated value. That is nothing but A here. This is my recent updated value A. A is nothing but turned to B, and this is the recent updated value B, right? So you can compare with this, right? So A turns to 0, 0, 1, and B turns to 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. Okay, this is how the operation is going on by using the XOR operator. Any queries? Look here, look here, look here. I'll be going to the something in the forward direction. You know something called as operator called as assignment operator.
Yeah.
Assignment operator works like this. Like let's say like A is equal to A plus 5, right? This is correct answer, right? This is correct, right? So what I do it now in this line, by using assignment operator, what I do it, I'll take a common here, right? A is here and A is here. When you have like this, A and A like this, right? What I do it, I will take the A common out. Okay, so I'll tell it as A here. First I need to do what operation? I need to do plus operation, right? So I'll tell it as plus operation, and then which operator I have it? Assignment operator. With whom I want to add it, I will add it with 5. Okay, the same line can be written like this. The same line can be written like this, right? This is by assignment operator. Okay, for all the operators you have the assignment operators. Okay, for example, for minus you can write it as minus equal to. For XOR you can tell it as XOR equal to. For division you can tell it as division equal to. For multiplication you can tell it multiplication equal to. For and you can tell it and equal to or equal to. Okay, there are many things. Okay, for all the operators, maybe like plus, minus, whatever it is, maybe like modulus also, you can write it like this itself, right? First you do the operation, next you do the assignment operator, assigning the things. Got it? Okay, now in this equation, if you see this, okay, in this equation, if you see this, okay, so you can see it here, A and A, I'll take a common out. You can see the B and B, I'll take a common out. You can see A and A, I'll take a common out. How do I take a common out? That is a very much a thing, right? So how do I take a common out? I'll come here, I'll tell it has A and A common, right? So I'll write it only one time. So what is the operator I'm doing it? I'll be doing it what? XOR operation. I'll tell it as equal to B. This is my next one. And next one here also in the next line, B and B, I'll take it a common out. So which is the operation I want to do it? XOR operation. What is the what I need to do it of that? Assign it. The XOR operation I want to do it by A. Right? So again I will tell it as A and A common out. So what I need to do it? XOR operation with which variable? With B variable. Okay, and this one exactly works like this. Okay, for example, you can go for your program. So what I'm doing it here, I'm taking A common out, and I'm making an assignment operator. I'm taking a B common out, I'm making it as assignment operator. Taking a common out, I'm putting an assignment operator. Right? So it becomes now code compression, right? So I'll come here, I'll tell it as ./a.out, I'll tell it as 8, I'll tell it as 88. Right? Can you see that 8 and 88, 8 and 88? Same thing for 99, and I'll let as 5, right? So 99, 5, 5, 99. Any queries on this?
No,
Any queries
no,
on this?
it's clear.
That's perfect, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now look onto this. I will go even more depth. I'll go even more depth. Okay. I will just write it here itself. This is very important. What I'm writing now. Okay. You need to tell me. I'll be writing in a single line. Okay. You need to tell me whatever it is over here. Okay, whatever you have it here, whatever you have it here from here to here, you need to tell it. Okay, when it is repeating it, you should not tell me. Okay, so now what I have it in the first letter, I have it. What I have it like, wait a sec. Okay, so what I have it, I have it. Okay, what I have it, I have it. Let's say like I have it A here, right? I have it what A. After that, after A, what I have it, I have XOR operation. Right? After XOR, what I have it? I have equal to. After equal to, what I have it? B, I have it. B and B, it's common, right? B and B, it's common. After B, what I have it? XOR operation. After XOR operation, what I have it? Equal to operator. After equal to operator, what I have it? A. Now here, A and A common, so I'll ignore it, right? So next one, what I have it? XOR operation. Next, what I have it? Equal to operator. Next, what I have it? B. At last, I'll put the semicolon. Right? So this same code, you can write it in this order. Okay, this is your final solution. Okay, so same code, swapping of two numbers in one single line for you. Okay, so how do I write this? How do I write this? So I'll go for here, and I will tell it as what? So I will remove this. I will just remove this and I will let it as B. Okay, I will common take it out. So I'll remove this. I will just tell it as A and A common out. So I'll be writing like this, right? So in one single shot. So what I do it now here, I'll go here, I'll compile this. Okay, warning, not to worry about it. It's just telling that equals to operator. You should not use it in that in between. Nothing to worry about it. So I'll let us dot slash a dot out and I'll let us 67 and I'll let us 54. Right? 67, 54, 54, 67. I'm swapping it. Right? A simple logic. This one. This is how you write it in one single shot. Okay. Any queries on this? Now, what I do is, this one is done. Okay. So next one is last two things I will tell it, and after this I will end this. Okay. Look on this. I have written this one in how many lines? I have written in 3 lines. Right?
3
So
lines.
can I write this one in one single line? Can I write it in one single line?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Try it. Share your screen or share your what you have written.
My first expression was okay. This is the expression a plus b a minus b, and a equal to a minus b. So
Right.
this can be written as a plus equal to b. Okay, first expression a plus equal to b. Okay, uh, and in place of b, I can write it as a plus equal to um, a minus b.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, this is done. And after that, is it correct?
Let's run this. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So you're telling a plus equal to
A
a
minus
minus
b,
equal to
b.
a. You're telling, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. You are almost right. Almost right. Somewhere you are almost right. But let's see
Okay.
what happens to this.
Huh.
Okay. So which is the first one to solve it that this everything will be go on, right? Let's have this. I will tell it has CC compiler. Okay, I'll be getting an error for this. Expression is not an assignable. Okay, fine. I'll go and I'll tell it has. Wait a sec. I'll tell it has like this. Okay, I'll
Okay.
tell it as like this in a bracket. Okay, so in a bracket I will tell it like this.
Uh-huh.
So I'll come here, compile it. Okay, it is working fine. I'll tell it as dot slash a dot out, right? So I'll tell it as 45 and I'll tell it as 67. Look under this,
Okay.
45, 67, 45, 45, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Got that?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, 45,
45.
45, but I am not getting 67. You're technically almost right, I told you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, look onto here, look onto here. I'll tell you what you are doing it. Okay, so basically what you are doing is small changes I want to do it here. Okay, a plus equal to, you are telling it has a minus b equal to a, right? So what are you doing it? You're first doing this operation. You're doing this operation first. A is assigned to b. Whatever you have it in a, I'm assigning to b. Here itself, I have vanished my b completely. I have only 45 in my whole expression. That is the first mistake you're doing it. Okay, now I'll be little modifying this. Okay, I'll be little modify this. Okay, how I will modify it? Okay, the same thing. I wanted first one has a plus b, right? I wanted this expression a plus b. I wanted it, right? A plus b. This is the first expression. I will take it a plus b. After that, what I do is, uh, okay, I'll put it in a bracket. Might be like if I don't put it, also no problem with that. Okay, I will tell it has. I will minus this. Okay, with something, right? With something. Same thing. What you have written here. B is equal to a, right? B is equal to a. I will do this one. B is equal to a. Okay, since the priority goes for this bracket first. Okay, there are two brackets, but inside this bracket it is the assignment operator. It will give the least priority for this. It will go and do this first. Okay, it will do a plus b. What is a plus b? A plus is nothing but 5 and 6. It will add it and it will keep it over there itself. And you have the binary operator minus. You need to solve the left hand side. So what happens now? It will give you a value to b, right? So now what happens? B value is changed. I have summation of number minus b. So that value I will do this. I will do this operation. After that, I will save back to a. After that, I will save back to a. This is my expression. Got it? First, I will go here. I will add it two things. Okay, for example, if 10 and 20 I have it, I will have it 30 here, right? So since I have a minus operator here, I want to solve this left hand side, right? So now what happens? Whatever I have it in A, I will save it to B. Now B will become what? 10 here, right? I have lose the data of 20, right? So what I'll do it, I'll do it simple thing, 30 minus 10. What is 30 minus 10? It is nothing but 20. So this 20 is given to whom? A. This 20 is given to A. So I have here B, I have here B, I have here A. Got it? So simple thing, I'll go here and I will do the operation. Let's see how it's working. The same operation what you did it, little changes, that's it. Okay, so I'll tell it has, let me check it out, your operation. No, it will not work it. A plus B minus, that's it. That is the simple thing I wanted to change it. You are almost right. Got it? So I will go for here. I'll go for here. Okay, that not to worry about the warning dot out, right? So I'll delta as 45, I'll delta 67. Can you see it? 45, 67, 67, 45, right? So this is your one single line. This is your one single line. Okay, so this one like multiplication and division. For multiplication and division, can I do it?
Okay. Yeah.
Where is the multiplication division?
Okay.
Here it is.
I
Same thing for multiplication and division.
I have put it in a chat box.
Correct. Right. So simple idea you have used it. Wherever I have plus, I'll be using multiplication. Wherever I have minus, I'll be using division. Right. A simple thing. What you will do it like
Yeah.
in place of a plus b, you will tell it as a into b.
B. Okay.
Right. So in place of minus, you will use a division symbol, and I'll be using it what b equal
B
to a.
equal to A. Okay.
Right. So
I
I'll
just have
be
a yeah. See, A into B is 200.
right.
Okay. Divided by
Huh.
20, 10.
10. Right.
Mm,
200 divided by 10 is what?
20.
20.
20.
20 is equal to a.
Mm.
Like that is. Got it, right? A becomes 20 and B becomes 10.
Okay.
Okay. So same thing I'll be
I
doing
have
it
a
here.
doubt. See, now we have assigned A is equal to 20. But how B is equal to 10?
Okay, wait a second. Look here. B,
Mm.
A value is 10 here.
Yeah, A is 10 already. Yeah,
B value is 20.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, now what happens? A into B, it will become 200
Yeah, 200. Huh.
divided by, for B, I am assigning the value of A.
A. So it will be 10.
Right. Here the
Huh.
changes happens. As I'm using assignment operator, right? I'm directly assigning to B.
Okay, okay, okay. Sorry.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I run this program, so I have it dot slash, okay, dot slash a dot vout out, right? So what I have it 45 and I will have 67. 45, 67, 67, 47.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is done. This is what is the swapping is. Okay, now one more thing is there.
Oh,
So now you have seen all swapping of two numbers,
yeah.
right? I want you to swap for three numbers.
Okay.
A is equal to 10, B is equal to 2, and C is equal to 3. You tell me
Okay.
for this. How to swap it? You can swap in anyhow, but the value of respect to the variable should not be that.
Okay. I have used yeah, A is equal to A plus B plus C. So it will
Correct.
be 15.
15. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Mm.
Then for B is equal to A minus B plus C.
Chalo, you got it. Oh, okay. Next one.
Then is also same thing.
Same thing, right? You got it. Good. Good. Excellent.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
So simple thing. Simple thing. Whatever you have done it, I will tell you what is the logic of it. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So the logic of whatever the numbers they gave it, okay, three numbers, four numbers, five numbers, six numbers, seven numbers. Okay, what I
Okay.
need to
Okay.
do is summation of n number minus
Mm.
summation of n minus one numbers.
Mm.
This
Okay.
is the generalized logic.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay. Okay. Ha ha ha.
that means summation of n number means I will do all the summation of
Add
all the
on.
numbers, whatever I have it. That is
Yeah.
what you have done it,
15.
right?
Yeah.
Right? That is what you have done it. Now, what do you need to
Mm.
do it? Summation of n minus one number. Maybe like n
Okay.
minus one number can be this two numbers or this two numbers or this
This.
two numbers. Remaining one number.
Yeah. Okay.
I can make it this two number also. No problem with that. I can make it this two number also. No problem.
Okay.
Okay, for now, I'll make it as this two numbers. Summation of n minus one numbers. And this one. Correct? Summation of n number minus summation of n minus one number. Okay. First thing what I need to do it, summation of n numbers. So what is the summation of n numbers? How do you do it? You do it as a plus b plus c, right? So you will add it to one variable, that is nothing but a. Now what happens? You have a, you have b, and you have c, right? Let's say like a, you have b, you have c. So inside a, what you have it? You have it 10. Here you have it 2. Here you have it 3, right? So after adding this, what happens? You will store it back to 15. You have 15. Now this is called a summation of n minus one number, right? How do you do it? Sum of n number minus summation of n minus one number. What is the n minus one number remaining? You will leave this a. Okay, remaining values are b plus c, b plus c. So you're doing summation of n minus one number, right? You will add it to one variable, maybe like b. You will not play with a. Okay, you will play with a at last. Okay, where you have the summation, you will play with last. Okay, same thing you will do it here. A minus b plus c. You will do it a minus b plus c. Now actually here the b values change, right? The b values change to what? Like if you do this operation, b values change to like 15 minus b plus c. B plus c is nothing but 5, right? So this b values change to 10 now, right? In this line it is nothing but 10 plus c. 10 plus c is nothing but 10 plus 3 is nothing but 13, right? 15 minus 13 is what? 2, right? 2 becomes what? C. Now c becomes what? 2. At last what I do it, same line I'll write it, a minus b plus c, right? A minus b plus c. B plus c, what is this? B plus c? 10 plus 2. What is that? 10 plus 2? It is nothing but 12, right? 15 minus 12 is nothing but what? 3. That 3 I'll be saving to a. So I'll go here and a will become what? Instead of 15, it will become what? 3. So this is how I'll swap it. Done. Same thing for 4 numbers also. How do you do it with a 4 number? If I take it as a 4 number, same thing I'll do it.
Summation n minus summation n minus 1.
Right. So B, I'll delta it as 3, and I'll delta as C is equal to 5, or I'll delta as D is equal to 6. Right. So what I do it? Summation of n number, summation of n number, summation of n number minus what I do it? Summation of n minus 1 number. Right. So what I do it now? Summation of n number minus summation of n minus 1 number. According to this program, what is this? Summation of what? Summation of what? A plus B plus C plus D. Right? D minus summation of what? Summation of remaining variables like B plus C plus D. B plus C plus D. You will get the solution of it. Then I hope I don't want to do this, right? So I'll come here. I will do it for 3 variables. What I'll do it? A is equal to A plus B plus C. Next one is equal to B. So I will tell as A minus summation of other 2 numbers, B plus C. Right? So I'll save it to whom I will save it to? I'll save it to B. Right? So okay. So what I'll do it now? I'll tell it as A minus B plus C. Right? So to whom I will save it? To whom I will give it? I will give it to C here. Right? So same thing I'll do it. A minus B plus C. Right? To whom I will give it? I'll give it to A. Right? So if I run this program, compile it, and I'll let us dash.a.out. So I'll let us 5, 7, I'll let us 22. Right? 5, 7, 22, 22, 5, 7. It is kind of rotation, right? Rotation, you can tell it. Right?
Yes.
It is rotating, right? So same thing you can do it for arrays also, array rotation. So now you can swap it to n number of numbers, whatever the numbers comes. Right? Same program. In place of plus, I can do it multiplication. Same program. In place of plus, I can use it multiplication. In place of plus, I can use it multiplication. Right? So in place of this one, I can use division. In place of this one, I can use it multiplication. So I'll use it multiplication. I'll use the division here. So I'll use it division here, and I'll use it multiplication here. Same output I'll be getting it.
Okay.
Compile it, and I'll let it as division. Okay, so I'll let it as 5, 7, and I'll let it as 22. 5, 7, 22, 22, 5, 7. This is how you do it. So I can even use XOR also, nothing to worry about.
For XOR, it will be A equal to, in the short, this thing, right? In one line, A XOR equal to B XOR C. In the place of all the, division
Operators,
and multiplication, all.
You have the
It is.
XOR.
Okay.
Right.
Perfect. Swapping full, everything is done. This much is a trick is this one.
Yeah.
Okay.